everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you how I created this really pretty golden eye makeup look. It was actually meant to be more of a neutral eye, but I ended up being gold. So I went in with this Embryolisse moisturizer. It was very, very, very nice. And then after I did my eyebrows, I went in with this Revolution Pro Blur Stick, which I absolutely love. My favorite primer is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, but sadly I am out of it. So I use this. I love this. It's really, really mattifying. I think it makes a difference. I have really pory skin, lots of acne scars, so I think it works really, really well. And then I went in with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer and just carved out underneath my brows and then used the extra to sort of create a base for my eyeshadow. Then went in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder to set that so there wasn't any creasing within my eyelids. And then I just got this New Mood Beauty Babe palette, which I was super excited about. Someone on TikTok I saw used it, and it was so pretty, and I immediately bought it. And it was only like 20 bucks, so you really can't, I really couldn't complain for only 20 bucks. So I started going in with a really light shade. I believe it was called Grateful. And then I went in with a shade called Curious. And kind of, these were both all over my lid. The first lighter shade was just kind of a base, and the second lighter shade is to help sort of blend everything out. And then once everything's blended on the lid, I take it out in sort of a wing, which I will kind of cut back with a makeup wipe later, but as of right now, it's all super kind of winged out. And then I took another brush and I blended out the edges just to make it really, seamless and get rid of some of those harsh edges. And I took a smaller brush, dipped it into the Curious color again. And this time I went into like where my actual crease is and really deepened up my crease. As you can see there, ooh, I'm really feeling it, if that wasn't apparent. Also, I really like the way my eyebrows turned out for this video. I'm just blending all of this in. And blending takes a long time. I've cut out a lot of the blending footage. Blending takes quite a bit of time if you're really doing it really well and making sure everything is blended and seamless. And also eyeshadow for me is challenging. I love eyeshadow. It's honestly what got me into makeup. Is I just love eyeshadow for some reason, but I have really small eyes, they're very hooded. The skin on my eyelids is very wrinkly. So, it definitely takes a lot of work and a lot of trial and error to figure out what works best for me. So I encourage anyone struggling. Not everyone has Instagram-worthy eyelids. So really, work what, try to find what works best for you. I went in with the deeper brown called Powerful, and now I'm just blending it into my crease in the outer corner. Not all the way up, but just to kind of create more of a seamless blend between the lightest into the deeper colors. And you can see it kind of, we really see that effect of the really good blending that adds a lot of depth to my eyes and just makes them pop a little bit more. So you can feel it. I'm feeling it. Then I went back in with that Curious shade. No, I'm sorry, not Curious. Intimate, which is like a coppery, bronzy shimmer shade. And I just patted that all into my lid, on kind of like the outer part of my lid. And then I went in with a gold shimmer called Gracious. And I did that toward the inner part of my lid and kind of blended the two together. It was at this point I realized that the look wasn't at all like the neutrally brown I was going for. It was definitely more golden. So I just, went ahead and kind of changed my direction. After I got both of the shimmer shades blended onto the eye, I took that deeper, Powerful shade and just blended the corner and blended the shades into, the deeper shade into the shimmer. Just again, create a more of a seamless blend, more of an effortless look, try to get rid of those harsh lines. And then I took some black, and the black in this palette is called Bold. And just a little tiny bit and a little tiny brush just to deepen the outer part of my corner as well as where my natural crease is. Like I said, I have really small eyes, so I I like have to use black eyeshadow to, to really help deepen up my eyes. And then I took a makeup wipe and just cleaned up my eyes, and then I always do this, I follow the natural sort of path of my lower lash line, and I just cut the makeup, so again, it creates more of a snatched, kind of like lifted look for my eyes. There I am, feeling it, you can tell. Oh yeah. Then I went in with some mascara. I have just like Great Lash, I think it's Maybelline. But I like it, I love black mascara. Again, I have small eyelashes, so as you can see it. This is the point you can tell I'm starting to feel it because I like can't stop posing for the camera. Jump scare. I finished the rest of my face and I was setting it. I actually ran out of black eyeliner, like pencil, so I used the Maybelline Great Last, I think is what it's called, black gel liner with a really small inglot brush. I just lined my lower lash line, and then I basically took all the colors that I used on the top of my lids for the lower, so I went in with that really light Grateful shade all the way along my lower lash line. I took the deeper brown Gracious and went from like, the middle of my eye to the outer corner, and then that really, really deep brown Powerful, and just kind of went, the last like third outer corner of my eye with a little bit of black as well, and then blended them all together to finish up the bottom lash line. And I took the NYX Vivid Matte Liquid Eyeliner, again, small eye, so I only use a very, very small amount of eyeliner. If I were to do like a really dramatic wing, it would take up my entire lid, and that's all you would see. As you can see, I'm laughing at myself because I had like one eye open. But yeah, I love this eyeliner. It smells kind of weird. I don't know if anyone else has that problem, but I think this eyeliner smells weird, but it always looks great. And that is the finished look. Like I said, I went from wanting to do a, really, brown neutral look into this kind of gold, almost like holiday look. So I added a deep lip. I popped on some false lashes, and I think it looks great. So let me know what you think below. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and follow me on all my other social medias. Everything's at Matt Harris Beauty. And hopefully I will be back soon. Thanks, everyone.